Note that only options relevant to your motorcycle model will be shown by GS911. Consult the GS911 function chart at this URL for all options relevant to your motorcycle. If the lap screen racetrack settings button is shown, the section contains options for the flat panel instrumentation display to show a choice of sports screens containing a choice of lap time data, racetrack menu settings, and other high-performance-oriented factors. The lap screen racetrack settings are applicable only if the sports screen settings are also applicable. Click Coding Functions. Click Lap Screen Racetrack Settings. If the sport display theme is enabled using the sports screen coding function, you have a choice of up to 4 different sports screen layouts. To enable one or more of the additional sports screens, click the enabled radio buttons. The default sports screen is visually similar to the standard GS theme screen, except for a different tachometer that ends at 12,000 RPM by default. Note that no matter what the displayed end value of the tachometer is, there is no effect on the motorcycle's factory rev limit. The first dedicated sports screen includes a simplified tachometer, a real-time readout of the bike's current lean angle, and highest lean angle achieved during the current ride, a readout of real-time drive torque reduction, and a maximum torque reduction imposed during the current ride, a readout of actual vehicle deceleration, and the maximum vehicle deceleration experienced during the current ride. The second dedicated sports screen includes a simplified tachometer, the drive torque reduction readout, the current circuit lap time, your last lap time, and the time taken during your best lap. The third dedicated sports screen contains the same information as the second screen and includes the lean angle readout. To enable display of the lap timer on the sports screens, click the enabled radio button. To enable the lap timer settings menu, click the enabled radio button. Note that if the motorcycle is a third-generation S1000RR with flat panel instrument display, you must click the enabled K67 radio button. To enable the on-bike racetrack mode settings menu, click the enabled radio button. To enable the on-bike racetrack e-call settings menu, click the enabled radio button. To enable the on-bike race pro settings menu, click the enabled radio button. To choose the method by which the additional ride modes making up Ride Modes Pro are activated, click the relevant radio button. To enable the on-bike Ride Mode Pro settings menu, click the enabled radio button. It is important to note that if Sports Screen functionality is enabled on certain motorcycles, Sports Screen 3 will not work correctly unless the tachometer's total rev range is set to at least 12,000 RPM. For more details, watch the video on tachometer customization. To program your settings into the instrumentation display, click Continue.